All right. Day 29. Day 29 of the 31 Days of Halloween 3 challenge. You know, I've really cut this movie in a lot of different ways, different styles, different perspectives, and truly getting to the bottom of the barrel here. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. I mean, it's still a damn fine movie, infinitely rewatchable. I think there are some deeper themes that I've brought up, like the anti-consumerist vein, the witchcraft, the over reliance on technology, the fact that it should have been an anthology, uh, but was changed because of production over overreach. I mean, Halloween 3 really is a love letter to what could have been. Um, Very much ahead of its time, very much relevant as we sit through yet another reinvention, reboot of the original Halloween Michael Myers arc. People are just so ready to pretend that Halloween 3 didn't exist. And I think that does the franchise a disservice. And I think there could have been so much more storytelling that could have occurred had Halloween remained an anthology series. And maybe you could have some of these stories overlapped in similar universes. I would love to see another story that occurs in a post Silver Shamrock universe, even if it doesn't explicitly involve Silver Shamrock. But for it to become, like the Snake Plissken joke, like the Cleveland incident, it'd be great to have a throwaway line in a future Halloween that was like, oh man, you remember what happened with those weird masks all those years ago? It is, and I think that the technology being not that far from witchcraft aspect also is pretty underrated. And when the movie comes out in the early '80s, we're still not really in a home computing era. Computers weren't as common as they are now in a home setting. They were starting to get there, but I think now, where we are just surrounded, inundated with technology, I think that angle really has more gravity. Just the over reliance of technology, the permeation of like stuff like social media, and how it has absolutely ripped apart some of the social threads in our society because of people's inability to use what should be powerful tools to connect and collaborate, and they've found ways to turn them into tools of destruction and sowing discord. um, so I think that's still a very relevant thread, and I think that for all the crazy jokes you can make, that's a pretty powerful message in that movie. And a lot of people still aren't listening to those warning signs. And, maybe it's not, you don't have a guy who's outwardly as evil as Colonel Cochran running, Silver Shamrock. But, I mean, you can't tell me that guys like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and, these idiots, these billionaires that think that they know what's best for you are really looking out for you. They're not. They're looking out for their own bottom line, and they've made all their money being charlatans and tricking people. And it's just one of those things. You gotta the the wolf will always be in sheep's clothing, right? You're not going to see the enemy for the actual enemy. And so that's what's always cool. It's like Cochran comes off as this charismatic, cool dude, but his intentions are very much evil. And once his plan is unveiled, there's no stopping him without force. So maybe that's the takeaway: is you gotta stay woke, or else your new side chick will be turned into a robot, and you'll be in for a lot of headaches on Halloween Eve. So that's my day 29 thoughts here in the 31 days of Halloween 3 challenge. I'm Shelby from SBF Entertainment, and I'll see you tomorrow. We've only got 2 more days together.